Hello, my fiery friends. Welcome to another awesome and fiery fun stream. I'm your host, the Infernoman here, and hopefully you're having a wonderful day wherever you are at. So, let's be clear about one thing, folks. Unfortunately, we did not make it to the early access once again. Wizards once again shuns us, and we have once again skipped out on the ability to get early access to a new set. But you know what? I'm not going to be salty about that. Well, actually, I kind of am, but I'm going to let that go for now, because we still have a couple of other fun decks we can enjoy just before Avatar debuts next week. What deck are we going to be playing today, you may be wondering? Well, I'm glad you asked. So without further ado, let's just jump into it right now and exactly show you what we're going to be playing with today. All right, so with that, all right, awesome, we're back here. So, join me today in the historic format. We'll be playing a deck that is going to be based around all the Lhurgoyfs that are available in this set. So, not just only Tarmogoyf, but all of his friends are going to be joining us here for a 16 rare/mythic deck that's going to be just simply Goyfs. And I honestly believe Goyfs are actually pretty good. This is also a very unique deck, too, also historic, because Goyfs, at least the other Lhurgoyfs here, actually are only available in Commanders. So the fact that we can actually play them as 60 card version is actually a pretty sweet option for us. I want to take advantage of that today, and we're going to have some fun with this. But as always, let's go ahead and break down exactly how this live stream is going to work. As always, we'll go over, of course, every single card in the deck and talk about basic strategy. We'll go over the stats of the deck. And finally, of course, we'll play the deck on its budget form in the historic format. It's going to be for at least for the first half of the stream. The second half of the stream, we'll upgrade the deck to see how much more stronger it can truly be if you want to go all out. So, good or bad, let's just have some fun with this today. Let's start off with the stats of the deck. Because longtime viewers of the channel know how we do it, we got to talk about the stats of the deck before we dive right in. So our Goyfs deck this day is going to be, of course, Jund colors of black, red, and green. We're looking at an average mana curve about 2.0, and we'll be rocking a total of 16 creatures in the deck, 4 instants, 8 sorceries, 4 artifacts, 5 enchantments, 3 planeswalkers, and 20 lands total. So it is definitely going to be a hodgepodge of a deck, and I know you're probably thinking, like, how is this actually going to work? Well, some way, somehow, we're going to try to pull off some goofiness here with this. And we're going to see that with the way we've set this up, we should have, honestly, no problem pulling off some cool, fun stuff here. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead. Let's now go over the stats of the deck. So briefly, so starting off at the top here, we're going to have Hopeless Nightmare in the 1-drop slot here. Enters, just makes an opponent lose 2 life and discard a card. When the enchantment is put into the graveyard for the battlefield, scry 2. You can sacrifice if you need to at instant speed for 3 mana, but actually we roll sleep because we do want to sacrifice this later on for some extra value. We'll explain how that works in a bit with our Lhurgoyfs. Going over the other cards in the deck, we have Faithless Looting Sorcery, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, and you can flash back for 3 mana. Torch the Tower here is going to be instant speed, do 2 damage to a target creature or planeswalker, and then it exiles itself. However, the one cool thing about this card is you can then bargain, i.e. sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or a token as you cast a spell, and by doing that, of course, you can do 3 damage as opposed to 2 damage. There's a specific reason why you want to do that, but we'll talk about that again in a little bit. We have a singular equipment here, Team Pennant. It may look a little bit awkward here, but hear me out for a second here. Team Pennant is actually pretty sweet for the simple fact that when you can attach this to a creature, it gives it vigilance and trample. You equip for 3. In the 2-drop slot, we'll have Newfound Adventure here / Farseek. So Farseek allows you to dig out a plains, island, swamp, or mountain, put it onto the battlefield tapped. We have a couple of cheap, awesome options for us here that we could take advantage of this card. Broodheart Engine here at the beginning of your upkeep, Surveil 1, so allowing us to put a card from our library into our graveyard, and for 4 mana and sacrificing the engine, bring back a creature or vehicle card from our graveyard to the battlefield at sorcery speed. In the 3-drop slot, we'll have Davriel Rogue Shadow Mage here. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if they have 1 or fewer cards in hand, ping them for 2 points of damage with Davriel out. You can tick it down to make a player discard a card. And then our only other final support piece will be Garruk's Uprising here. When this enchantment enters, if we control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Creatures we control will have trample, allowing us to push through damage, and whenever a creature we control with power 4 or greater does enter, we can also draw a card. Now you'll notice that I kind of covered this and didn't talk about the Lhurgoyfs for a second here, but there's a specific reason why. So with every single one of our Goyfs here, they all kind of do something really unique, exiling any number of cards from our graveyard with 4 or more card types among them. So you can bring this back and make it strong again, but keep in mind that this also means you're going to be losing out on a lot of cards in your graveyard. So be mindful of that if you do want to bring it back. In the 2-drop slot before, besides Tarmogoyf, we're also going to have Barrowgoyf in the 3-drop slot. Death Touch and Lifelink, same stats with Tarmogoyf here. Its power and toughness are going to be equal to the number of card types in all graveyards, so that's what makes this card strong or weak. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, we can mill that many cards. If we do, put a creature card from among them back into our hand. So this can help us bring back our other Goyfs. And our 4th and most powerful Goyf is going to be Pyrogoyf here, my personal favorite. Same thing. Powers and toughness are equal to the card types among all cards in all graveyards, +1 for the toughness side. Anytime this creature or another Lhurgoyf creature we control enters, that creature will deal damage equal to its power to any target. So if we keep playing more Lhurgoyfs out with Pyrogoyf out, we can just start burning away at our opponent for massive amounts of damage. So this is actually an incredible card, and it'd be a great finisher for the deck. So that's how it all works. We want a little bit of everything, and to make sure we can get the max amount of value from our Goyfs. Now also, card types does also include, of course, lands. So we do have a couple of cheap fetch lands. River's Overlook here. Once it bounces into the, once we play this card and put it onto the field, instantly sacrifices its Arf, digs out for us a Swamp Mountain or Forest, and then puts it onto the field tap. But then this, of course, will power up our other Goyfs with its ability. Speaking of what we're going to try to fetch out here, it's going to be a handful of basics that we have. 4 swamps, 3 mountains, 3 forests, and we'll be utilizing here a couple of the cheap dual lands. So Geothermal Bog, Haunted Mire, and Wooded Ridgeline. Keep in mind, all of these can be fetched out with Newfound Adventure / Farseek. So that's the reason why we actually have that in the deck. Now, as far as the sideboard is concerned here, if we want to play best of 3, we have Duresses here for, again, more discard. We kind of have a sub-theme of discarding anyway, so I guess this kind of helps us out a little bit there. Tibalt Rakish Instigator, another cheap planeswalker for us, so you can swap these in if you don't need Davriel. And also, it turns off life gain against our opponents, so that's actually good for us. If we want to deal with Graveyard Hate, we have Soul Guide Lantern here, and this can be instantly done for the exiling effect. We have Shieldred's Edict here, same thing, instant speed to make sure they can sacrifice a token, not token creature, or a planeswalker. And then for Artifact Hate, we can either use this to exile an artifact. Mostly this is just to hit the 1 ring, but also you can do this to deal 1 point of damage of each up to 2 target creatures. And then finally, Tear Asunder, which is going to be additional artifact or enchantment hate, or if you kick it, you can then exile a non-land permanent at instant speed. And that is the whole deck for you, everybody. So it's a very interesting one for today. Again, we're going to be playing in a much more powerful format. Technically, you can actually play this in Timeless, although I probably would tweak this a little bit more if you actually want to play this in Timeless, but I think this should be perfectly fine for the historic format. Granted, we're going to deal with a lot of alchemy cards, but that's neither here nor there. We'll complain about them as we go. Originally, this whole stream was going to be the midweek Magic event, but when I found out the limited bot draft is going to be Omen Pass, I was like, I don't think anybody wants to see that right now. So that's why we're going to now pivot instead to this. So let's take our deck into the ranked historic format and let's see how well it can do. Okay, so now that I finally got that explanation out of the way, let me know, everybody, what your thoughts are initially once you first saw the deck. And also, let me know how your day's been going so far. How's the week been for everybody? Hopefully, again, you all have been having a good week so far. While you all are gathering your thoughts there, let's go ahead, let's lock in for the first one.
It's time to
Yeah, all right, okay. All right, so we have a decent spread of Goyfs. None of them really can do any damage early on. So that is one of the only awkward things when it comes to Goyfs. You kind of want to wait until lands get dropped. And creatures also enter the graveyard, so this way you can start pumping things up. So for now, let's get the River's Overlook going. Let's just slowly pump up our other Goyfs here. And also this will allow us to get our first land, swamp. All right, at 21. Okay, opponent, what you got? Show me what you got. Okay, so you got an Ornithopter. Huh. Okay, so they're trying to go wide with goblin tokens. Oh, okay. Game on, opponent. Game on. Okay, so this does mean that our Goyfs will start getting a little stronger here, which is nice. For now, though, let's play Tarmogoyf. This is what I actually like. So Tarmogoyf already, there's a 4/5 already. That's actually really nice. Because you see, again, it's counting the sorcery, counting the artifact and the creature, and also counts the land in our side. Opponent, do you actually have a way to get around a Tarmogoyf? Ooh, Goblin Bushwhacker. That's a pretty good one. Okay, pumping up everything. So with that, what do we take out then? Taking out Fantasy Street Denizen probably means they might have a burn spell, so let's block one of the tokens. Down to 7. Okay, so nothing else. Cool. So with that, we'll play the Mountain. We'll play Nethergoyf. We will, let's see here. Newfound Adventure / Farseek. That'll allow us to get out, let's see, get the Bog. No attacks. Okay, so that makes now our Nethergoyf a 2/3. See? Not too bad, right? Goblin Bushwhacker. Okay. Opponent is definitely going big and wide here. So with that, we need to block still some more. Dennison's going bye-bye. Let's see. Hold on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that means we have to block here. Oh, we actually did lose. Oh, all right. Well, first one lost. That's okay, everybody. I mean, we're still at the bottom of tier 4 of Platinum. So I don't know how well quality-wise we're going to get matches, but we'll do what we can. Hopefully we'll get some good ones here. But okay, wow, opponent was low to the ground, and they managed to beat us down there pretty quick with their against her Goyf plan. It's okay, though. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We can still bounce back. We can just, again, it's the first game. We're going to have some fun with this. All right. Let's get this going again. Let's try again here. I'm sure this will be a much more better game. Okay, so Davriel here, Newfound Adventure, Tarmogoyf, and a Faithless Looting. We can't cast the Faithless Looting just yet, so a little sad there, but that's okay. We can still take the time to build up everything else. Dragon's Rage Channeler. All right. And we also did get another Farseek. We'll see if we can make these work. Okay. Opponents, what you got? Okay. Eidolon. Ooh. Are we going to be just dealing with mono red decks for the day? I guess we'll have to find out here soon. Okay, we get pinged. Ouch. And we will at least get out. Let's see. I think we'll probably want the Haunt. Oh, maybe not Haunt. No, Geothermal Bog. That's mostly what we're going to want here. So that gets us a red piece. I think we might use Davriel as a way to buy time. Down to 14. I value 3 or less. Okay. Okay, so I guess we'll throw out the Wooded Ridgeline now. Davriel. We get pinged. Again. We'll make our opponent discard.
And a far better dresser than you.
Okay, opponents.
Empty your mind.
Okay, they threw away a creature. Opponent. Wrist Backer. Oh, okay. So, they're one of those kinds of decks, huh? Kind of like a Punisher deck. We played a Punisher like this deck in the first place a long time ago. We will... Oh, jeez. This is not a really good decision no matter what we do. Take the 4 damage. That hurts, but giving him 3 also might be bad, too. But I'm going to give him 3. We're a pretty low to the ground deck for the most part. So this actually might hurt them a little bit more if they get greedy. They're at 16. Do they take out Davriel, though? Play with fire. Okay, they hurt themselves. We're at 10. So we have 4/5s once the Tarmogoyfs hit the field. These were the critics. Okay. Opponent wants to finish this off here and now. Down to 7. Did they beat us? Oh, they did. Wow. Okay. Well. Alright. Losing again. Huh. Well, I mean, this is kind of also what happens when it comes to Arena. I think I need to find a... Maybe I might do a video on this at some point, where I'm going to try to do a video talking about some of the issues that we see when it comes to Arena. The way they match you up based upon how your deck is versus your opponent's. And sometimes that does explain why, sometimes especially in Ranked, you end up fighting against like the same decks over and over again. Or at least different variants of them. It's okay though. Not a big deal. We're going to try again. Let's try again here. Okay, so... Alright, so we've got Farseeks here, Riveter's Overlook, the Nethergoyf. So it'll be again slow, but we can make this work. We can totally make this deck work. Alright, we got a Mountain. Riveter's Overlook. Okay. we'll get out first. Actually, what do we want first now? We're actually going to get out the swamp first. So this way we can get Nether Goyf out. And hopefully we can go from there. Sylvan Tutor. Woo! I actually didn't know that was actually legal in this format. Okay. Well, let's see if that comes back to bite us. Got another Farseek. Play one Nether Goyf. They will gain life off of us. Not a big deal for now. Okay. Another Mana Confluence. Soul Warden again, number 3. Okay. We got the Terralassa. This is going to get super big, isn't it? Joy. Okay. Getting big. A Scry. Getting big. Scry again. Getting big. Okay, well. Nothing we can't handle, right? We can still win, right? Make our opponent discard their last card.
Let's tidy up in there.
Okay, so nothing yet. Ping our opponent for 2. They can easily take down things with Terralassa, unfortunately. But we're going to still try to see if we can make this work. Green Sun Zenith. Okay. Oh, and they got the combo off. So this is also another annoying combo that's available in this format. And that means they'll just go infinite here. So, well, we'll just quit now. We dealt with this in a previous video earlier this weekend. I don't want to repeat that. Wow, we're just going to lose our whole rank, aren't we? That's a shame. Granted, I know rank doesn't matter too much in Arena, but I would like to honestly see if I can move up a little bit more. Although I think, in my opinion, I probably would do better if I actually played actual meta decks. But that's, again, a whole nother video. Or maybe a whole nother stream. Okay. So, while we're loading up our next game here, question for everybody right now. Now that we already know everything that's out there for Avatar, what are your thoughts on what is going to be the standout card from the set? What do you think is going to be the just breakaway card that people are going to be playing with? Let me know in the comments, everybody. I would love to hear from you. Otherwise, for now, I can't really cast anything with this hand. So, let's do this. Okay. Still slow, but at least we got 2 lands in hand, so I guess that's better than nothing. What do we want, though? I think I'm going to put back the Nether Goyf. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Ornithopter. Okay. Mountain. Is it going to be another go wide strategy here? It is. Okay, so I've learned now that playing mid-range means you're going to be facing a lot of aggro decks. Every time I play an aggro deck, I always end up playing against every single control and life gain deck out there. So it looks like that's just how it's going to be here. Okay, well, perfect hit there. That's good. Totally feels like I'm not going to be screwed over here. Down to 17. Okay, so in the meantime, let us... Riveter's Overlook. We'll get a green source off of this. Get a green source. Gain some life back. Hopeless Nightmare. Make our opponent lose a card. The good news, of course, is once we can get Barrow Goyf out, we should be good to stabilize. But it's still going to be a bit. Clockwork Percussionist. Okay. On the other hand, though, our opponent has only gotten 1 land, so maybe this might be the breakout game. We finally can actually get a victory here. But I won't hold my breath just yet. You found? So that means we will get out Haunted Mire. Put the Ridgeline down at 14 still. Okay, so I'm feeling it now. We should be good to go on this next turn here. A 5-6 with Death Touch and Lifelink is nothing to be sneezing at. I don't think our opponent's going to have a way of stopping that once we get there. All right. Nether Goyf. It's a 2-3. A little small. He's still good. But here's our real star, Barrow Goyf. Okay, what do you do against the 5-6 opponent with Death Touch and Lifelink? We should be good here now. Okay, opponent, they're probably going to need at least 2 big burn spells to actually stop the Barrow Goyf. But if they're playing a go-wide strategy here, not even Galvanic Blast should stop us, right? They would need at least 2. Okay. Opponent's still swinging. Okay. Block and block. We don't want them to lose the percussionist just yet. Down to 8. But we go back up to 13. Do you have removal? Because that'll slow us down here. Oh, they do have a shrapnel blast. Okay. We do lose our creature, but that's a small price to pay. We still got another Goyf now that's pumped up a little more. So, Hopeless Nightmare again. Okay, make our opponents lose some stuff. Okay, do we actually have an enchantment? No, we don't. Okay, so let's Faithless Looting. Draw 2. Oh, okay, we got the Power of Pyro Goyf. Okay, so Faithless Looting, newfound. Throw it in there. We will Hopeless Nightmare. Scry 2. Okay, Davriel on top. Actually, no, we'll do it that way. Okay, not too bad, right? Not too shabby. Down to 12. Okay, so still anybody's game. They have 3 cards in hand. Is it anything else that's going to make their strategy go wider? Synthesizer. Okay. Oh, dang it, they got to land. That's a good hit for opponents. Goblin Bushwhacker. They pump up everything. Ooh. Down to 6. Alright, one more Hopeless Nightmare. So first off, Pyro Goyf. It's a 6/7. He a big boy. Down to 6. And there you go, everybody. Hopeless Nightmare. Throw away their last card. They lose 2. And victory goes to us. Take that, Mono Red Aggro. Yay, we got our first win for the day. Yeah. All right. Goyfs are good. Or at least they can be. All right. Feel good about that one. Feel good. Okay, so at least we managed to get 1 win. So it's not like the deck is completely unplayable. Am I right? Okay. Let's see if we can now rally back and hopefully get some more good wins here. I would love for us to see if we can get a little bit more with this. Okay.
It's time to
Locking in. Let's do this. Yeah. All right. Okay, so Haunted Mires, Weaver's Overlook. I wonder if maybe I should tweak the deck to make it less with these the dual lands. Maybe that might be the better solution to help us curve out a little easier. Something to think about for the future. So we'll play the Haunted Mire. Okay, opponent's got Devourer of Destiny. So we're going to be facing off against the Eldrazi Menace. I think the Eldrazi's are the deck to beat in Historic. Okay, turn Soul Cleaver. So for now, Nether Goyf. This is 0/1. He's going to get a little bigger in a moment. Okay, that pumps it up a smidge. We'll get out a mountain. So we can make sure we can keep fixing. Okay. Temple. Okay, Flesh Rager coming down. We got the Farseek. We Farseek out a land. We will get out the Geothermal Bog. River's Overlook again. Trying to do our ramping as much as we can. So with this, we will get out a Swamp. And no attacks yet. So our opponent's going to start trying to ping us down with Eldrazi. We actually did play an Eldrazi deck a couple months ago. If you want to see that, check that out. That live stream is still up on the YouTube channel. But now, let's see. We can get Davriel down. Hopeless Nightmare. Or maybe we can get Barrow Goyf instead. Maybe that might be the better option. I think it depends on what our opponent does here. Okay. Ping us. Some Brood Scale. 2 mana floating. What else you got, opponent? Okay. What else you got? Okay. Nothing? Okay. So let's see. I think our best solution now is to start using Davriel. We need to start weakening our opponent's shenanigans here. This will at least be set up for future stuff with Barrow Goyf. Okay. Ulamog to the graveyard. Okay, that's interesting. Hopeless Nightmare. Ping our opponent for 2. They will lose a card. All right, nice. No attacks yet. Davriel most likely will die next turn, but small price to pay. We can get him into the yard, and that means Nethergoyf will get bigger. Okay, Lugan's Labyrinth. No imprinting yet. Soul Cleaver gets attached. They sacrifice. Does that mean that... Oh. Oh, it's an infinite combo, isn't it? Wow. Alright. Historic is apparently full of all these infinite combos. I did not know this combo existed. So... they just sacrifice over and over again. The Brutal Scale does its thing, and they just ping us out here. Alright. Okay, opponent, I understand what you're trying to do, so I'll just let it go. Well, okay. It's been a while since I played in the Historic meta. I know we did a live stream a couple days ago about Historic, but now I'm starting to get a better idea of like what the format is. And although I realize also that's another issue too. What is the point of Historic right now for Arena? Anybody can answer that question for me? Like I'm honestly trying to figure out what is its purpose. Like Timeless's purpose is it has all the powerful cards in Arena. So you can think of that as like vintage for the game. Of course, if they balanced it, it probably would actually be the modern for Arena. I would have thought that the modern format should be Historic, but there's a lot of alchemy shenanigans, so it just feels like a weird spot it's in. Obviously, Pioneer is, well, Pioneer is Pioneer. And then Standard is, well, yeah. But you all get what I'm trying to say, right? Just Historic kind of has a weird identity crisis right now that I don't know what that could possibly mean for the format. Okay. But while I ramble on about that, we'll start getting out our lands. And we'll see what we can do from here. All right, so we got a Tarmogoyf ready to go. Pinnacle Emissary. Okay. Opponent's going to try to do artifact shenanigans. Opponents. Pinnacle Emissary number 2. Okay. Is this it? Are we going to get super blown out here and see a bunch of wide shenanigans? Oh, okay. Still a little scary. Not quite as bad as I thought that was going to be. Both get warped out. Okay, so... There's not much we can really do here except just keep trying to get a ramp on. I realized I probably pulled out the wrong land. I should have pulled out a red source for the Torch the Tower. But that's okay. We'll just do it that way. Not ideal. But it's not the worst, I guess. Whew, okay. Thought Monitor. Okay, they draw 2. And that means that flips Tamio. So they take up 1. Not like we're going to do any damage anytime soon. They will do 3. We're at 18. Okay, so Nethergoyf. So with that, let's put down the Tarmogoyf now. Torch the tower. Take out the Thought Monitor. That will pump up... Oh wait, I forgot that exiles it. So, not quite. Oops. That's all good, though. We can still get there. Okay. Opponent tries to soften us up for next turn.
Think before you act.
We still have options, though. We still have a variety of cards we can get into the yard. We just got to wait it out a little bit here, and we could start pumping up our whole team. Spring Leaf Drum. Okay. Do they do this to get out Pinnacle Emissary? Maybe. They do. No surprise. Okay. I'm still trying to make more drones. Okay, Haunted Mire. So, how do we do this here? I think we will Farseek. We'll get out another Geothermal Bog. River's Overlook. The Tarmogoyf is getting a little bigger. He can become a big boy. Nethergoyf. It's a 3/4. Actually, I didn't mean to get out another forest. I really should be paying attention by clicking. It's all good, though. Okay. Well, at least Pinnacle Emissary can't swing just yet, but we don't have a way of blowing away the drones. At least not with this hand. We had trampling with one of our artifacts, so we should be okay. Pinnacle Emissary, number 3. Was that number 3? Mox Amber. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to go off here affinity style. Making all the drones. Is that it? That's a lot of drones, by the way. Okay. Oh. They're swinging. Nope. Kind of swinging. Okay, down to 12. Is that it, opponents? Are you done? Let's see. So, let's see. They could bounce something back, but they don't have anything yet, so they're just going to take up again. -1. Static Blast. Okay. They bounce it back.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
So let's see. Davriel. Down the Haunted Mire. We will -1, make them discard again.
Perish the thought.
Okay. Oh, they threw away the upheaval. Okay. Well, the good news, at least with Hopeless Nightmare, is now that also throw away their other card here, so Galvanic Blast doesn't do anything. Oh, no, never mind, they do. Down to 4. Okay, so they ping us. Oh, well, I guess that means we're still dead. No attacks. I mean, we ping them for 2, but that's not enough.
Whiner.
Oh. Swing with everything. And we lose again. Wow. So far, it's not been smooth sailing at all for Goyfs. Maybe they're not as good. I'm probably going to have to change the title then if they're not that good. Man, I was hoping they were going to be better than this. But yeah, we're just dealing with a lot of go-wide aggro strategies tonight. Huh. How about that? Come on, Arena. Where is our other decks we have to face out there? Come on, give us a mid-range opponent. I'll even take a control opponent right now. Just something. It's not aggro all night. Okay. No big deal, though. Still going to try to make it work, everybody. Okay. Still got tap lands. I probably am going to have to tweak the deck a little bit, maybe after this match, because we're getting a lot of taps, and it's probably not helping our situation that much. So, what is Ridgeline here? Okay. Opponents. Thran Portal. Faithless Looting. Okay. So, is this a Reanimator? I'm pretty sure it's a Reanimator deck. Yep, it's the Reanimator. Okay, so with that, Faithless Looting ourselves. What do we throw away here? We will throw away Davriel and Hopeless Nightmare because they're going to want stuff in the yard anyway. We'll put out their Haunted Mire. So we already have a 5/6 with Tarmogoyf once that hits the field. Another Faithless Looting. What do you throw away now, opponents? The Unearth means that we're going to be dealing with something pretty gnarly soon. Stitcher Supplier. Okay. Keep filling the yard, opponents. Okay, so they are going to be reanimating Parhelion. Tarmogoyf coming in. Be a big boy. But is that enough? In the age now where people can bring out things like Parhelion, I'm starting to see why Tarmogoyf, much as he seems like a cool card, just doesn't quite hit as well in 2025. Not like the old days. Okay, Overlord. Okay, well, I mean, we're not dead. Still a little while before our opponent starts doing things here. And we have a 7/8. Oh, man, we can only just push through the damage, though, with Trample. It's the only thing we need. Or not. Okay, so they got the Grease Fang off. So that means we can't win. Not with what we have. Okay, down to 15. Down to 7. No matter what we do at this point, we can't pull it off. Not with what we have. We have to Torch the Towers, but that's still not enough. Alright, even with Torch the Tower, I hit this. Just to get rid of it. Make it exile. Wait. Oh, I was going to say, wait, why is it not dying? I could swing, but that's not enough. We kill that. They mill more. But we still died on the backswing. Wow. Hopefully they don't look like the worst Magic player in the world right now. I'm just trying to get some jank victories here, and I just cannot get it done. Well, but I mean, that's what happens when you build the other decks like this day in, day out. Sometimes some of them hit well, some of them just don't do well. But that's okay. Let's keep it going. We're not going to give up yet. I do feel we can make some wins and some victories here and there. Maybe we may not get a winning record for this deck, but that's okay. At the very minimum, though, we can at least, of course, get to the upgrade deck. I wonder if maybe this deck might do better in Timeless. I don't know. Maybe. What do you all think? Let me know what your thoughts are here. So we got Hopeless Nightmares, we got Nether Goyf, Broodheart Engine for Surveillance, and a Faithless Looting to filter. Okay. If it's not an aggro deck, this might be okay. Start off with our River's Overlook. So let's get a Black Souls. Swamp. Okay, opponent, what you got? Okay, Silent Clearing. So they got a land they can sack for value. So guard is 8. Oh, okay, so I see what our opponent's trying to do here. Well, Hopeless Nightmare. Might not get a chance to do much with this, but we'll try. Opponents. Throw away a card. Okay, they threw away Sword of Feast and Famine. Do they have the Colossus Hammer in hand? Guess we'll find out here. Inkmoth Nexus. Okay. Opponents. 5 cards in hand. I mean, they could blow away our Hopeless Nightmare if they want to. That actually helps us out a lot. But we'll see. Portable. No, that doesn't blow it away. In fact, that actually is probably the worst way we can lose the card. But if that's what they want to do, it's fine, I guess. Broodheart Engine. Okay, well, now we're going to be in the phase of we got to filter our draws. Unless our opponent has more portable holes. Okay. What else you got, opponents? Okay, looking at what they have. It's an Orzhov equipment deck? It's a very interesting build, by the way. Okay, Sigarda's Aid. So does that mean, do they get what I think they're going to get? Hammer? Hammer. Okay, so that means Inkmoth Nexus here hits us and gives us 11 poison counters and we lose. Okay. Yep. I guess I'm starting to see now why Historic is what it is right now. Combo decks and turn 3 kills. Wow, that's actually faster than Timeless right now. Or at least it feels like it. So let me do a quick little tweak here. We're going to make a small little adjustment here. So maybe if we trim down each of these taps, put in more basics so they're more fetchable. Maybe that might help us out a bit. And also, this way we don't run into too many problems with our mana base. All right, well, let's see if that small little tweak makes a difference. I will say, though, the Inkmoth Nexus shenanigans they have there, maybe I might steal that for a future video. But we'll talk about that more later. Okay, so this time around, okay, so we actually have some untapped lands, which is nice. Maybe Goyfs are a little too slow now for this format. I don't know. I just don't know. We'll see. Mountain. Draw 2. We'll throw away a Farseek. And 1 Swamp. Okay, so that puts Tarmogoyf at 2-3 right now. Once it gets going. Red River's Overlook. We'll get a green source. Forest. Faithless Looting again. Draw more cards here. Throw away 1 Goyf and 1 Looting. So our other Goyf now is going to be a 3-4. That's not too bad of a body. Bitter Union. Huh. They're in Gruul. What you got, opponent? Oh, they're Jund also. Huh. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. Play a Tarmogoyf. And pass. So... I don't know what our opponent's going to try to do here, but maybe we can get around it. Another Goyf. Okay. Well, We're not looking too bad here. Pyrogoyf. Not the biggest boy right now, but still 3 damage is respectable. Okay. This one looks like a better match for us. Opponent's trying to reanimate shenanigans too, but so far we're doing good. Okay. They got their swamp, so are they reanimating? Opponent, what you got? Bitter Triumph. Okay. That pumps up Tarmogoyf, actually, so that does give us a bigger body. Brood Heart Engine. Okay, so first off, Nethergoyf. 3-4. Faithless Looting. Draw 2. Okay, so we got some more Goyfs, so we'll throw away these 2. Okay, that pumps up our Goyf again. Big swing from Big Boy here. Classic Tarmogoyf doing his thing. Just like the olden days. Like classic Magic used to be. Okay, 6 hearts. 5 cards now. Necromancy. Okay. So, forgot how this is worded because it's very wordy. So, cast spells. Okay. So they attach the Valgavoth here. Okay. Do they swing? They do. We go to 12. They go back up to 18, Joy. Okay, so Barrowgoyf. Nethergoyf. So we got 4 Goyfs on hand here. Down to 7. Okay, opponents with Valgavoth here. Is that enough to stop us? We're at 12. Is that enough? 4 cards in hand. Invasion Tovalar. Oh, Tovada? Tovada. Okay, Arbiter of Woe. They take our card. They go back up to 8. They go down to 10. Faithless Looting. They go to 7. Okay, they throw away Troxa. So opponent's just a straight up Reanimator deck. Okay. They swing at their... Wait, they don't. They go to face. Okay, we go to 1. They're at 16. Is this going to be enough? 1 more Tarmogoyf to the field. It's all or nothing now. So what do you block, opponents? All right. And there you go. We did it. We got another victory there. Yay, we did this. All right. Taking down the Reanimator deck. Woo! That was too close there. But we got it. We got another win there. Yay. I'm happy. That was a legit one. That was a good one. But you can see, wow. Pioneer. I'm sorry, not Pioneer. Historic. It's a lot more faster than I remember. A lot more faster. So that is 2 wins for today. I think tweaking the mana base just a smidge right there for more basics probably helps out a lot more. We actually can play things a little bit more easier on curve, so we don't feel as slow. So I'll make a note of that, and I'll update the list. For those of you who are interested, you do like the actual thing, you like the actual deck, we'll put, of course, out a list for everyone, so you can enjoy that later on. Okay, so let's see. Go first. So we got our Tarmogoyf here, River's Overlap. Okay. Slow. But we can at least fix for what we need. So River's Overlook. This time we actually will get the forest, because we're going to need that. Get the forest. So now we have 1-2 Tarmogoyf. What you got playing against opponent? What are we facing? Hallow Fountain. Okay, so with that, put down Tarmogoyf now. Still a turn away from Pyrogoyf anyway. Oh, Fragment Reality. Yay, alchemy cards. But at least we got another Goyf out of it, so I guess that's not horrible. We will Farseek. We will get out... What do we want more? I think the Geothermal will blog. Swing here, down to 16. Okay, so... What else we got, opponents? Fragment Reality again. Haunted Mire. So Pyrogoyf. Some your next option here. Bolt our opponent basically for 3. I swear, if they have another Fragment Reality, I'm gonna puke. I swear. Better not, opponents. Okay. Well, at least we're curving out better this time around. The opponent's got all the removal in the world, so I'm guessing it's, was it Just Guy Control? Is that what we're facing? Spring Verdict. Okay. Yep, looks like it's just a straight up control deck. I guess I got what I wished for. Broodheart Engine. We will sacrifice this Broodheart Engine. Hit our opponent for 4. Okay, you spent a lot for that Wrath, opponent. Is there anything else you got? And they did already use 2 Fracture Realities against us. Okay, ooh, down to 5. Okay. Getting a little risky there, opponent. Flage. Okay. They hit... What do they hit for 3? They hit our face, so that means they have to have a removal spell. Ephemerate. Oh, okay. Okay. Another set of hits here. Okay, so they do get some life back as well. Wow. Doing whatever you gotta do to get rid of us. Okay. They go up to 11. We're still at 21, though. So we still have a bit of time on our hands, but we are running out of options here. Okay, Davriel. Not the ideal card I want now, but we can still make them lose some stuff. Okay, make them throw away a card. Okay, it's a land. And we'll pass here. Okay, ping our opponent for 2. Okay, at 9. The Ephemerate fizzles. Expressive Iteration. Okay. What'd you get, opponents? Okay, they got a land for Arena of Glory. It does mean they do have 6 in hand, so that means Flage can come down if they want to. Okay, Fable. Okay. Oh, dang. We're not getting anything now. I mean, if they're going to escape it, they're going to escape it. We'll make them throw away their last card.
Terrific thing to waste.
Okay, Cosine of Memory. Okay. We'll need to save the Torch the Tower for when they flip to Fable. Down to 7.
Not really.
Okay. Discarding anything else, opponents? Man, we really needed a Goyf right here. That would have been nice. Okay, looks like our deck is not cooperating with us today. Meanwhile, our opponent is firing on all cylinders. So this means that Davriel goes bye-bye. Joy.
Good luck with your little duel.
Okay. Opponents. They swing. They make a token. Surprisingly, they didn't use Arena of Glory to just completely swing back in our favor. Okay, we got another Torch the Tower. Not ideal, but it can be helpful here. We will take out the Kikijiki now. Okay, so that's gone. Phew. Okay. This is, however, also a massive swing back at our faces here. Ooh, dear. No! Wow. Come on, deck. Okay, Broodheart Engine. Not perfect, but I guess it's better than nothing. Opponents? No, they have counter spell. Yep, and that was our last chance at victory there. Okay. We'll just concede now. Okay. Wow. We completely have lost our entire ranking here. We're just... Man, I'm kind of a little sad about that. I was hoping the Tarmogoyfs were actually going to be pretty good, but they're not doing as well. Maybe I should redo the title for the thumbnail. Note to self on that one. But okay. It's okay. We'll do maybe 1 or 2 more with the budget version of the deck, and then we'll see what we can do. Maybe if we upgrade it, I think maybe we'll get some better value if we get a little bit more power into it. Maybe that might be better off for us. If we have time, we'll see if maybe we can do maybe even a best of 3. Maybe also a best of 3 might be a better option for Goyfs. But okay, let's pump ourselves up here. We're going to lock in. Here we go. Yeah, all right. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Or, wait. Huh? Hold on. Oh. Okay. Arena just completely pooped out, everybody. All right. Hold on one second. I'll be right back, everybody. Hold on. Wow. Arena completely just shut down on us. Okay. Wow. It's been a little moment since that's actually happened to us. Sorry about that, everybody. So give me a second here. Come on. Relaunch Arena. Okay. Thinking. Come on. All right. I think we're loading back in now. Should be okay now. Are we there? Are we there? Okay, great. Yes. Phew. Okay, we're back. Nice. But I think that means our opponent also might have gotten a free turn here. That's annoying. Okay, let's see. Did we actually get a free turn? Okay. Okay, we're back in the game. Okay, nice. Ooh. We almost lost a whole turn there. Okay, so Swamp. Another Goy. Okay. We're not giving up. We kind of got set back there for a moment, but it looks like, okay, Arena should be okay now? Yeah? Okay. Opponents, what you got? What are you playing today? Okay, let's do this. I will probably put up a poll also maybe later tonight or probably tomorrow about what y'all want to see for the first stream for Avatar, or maybe in the first deck tech for the Avatar set next week. Let me know. Are there any standout cards that you do like from the set? I would love to hear from you guys about what your thoughts are on it. Oh, maybe our opponent also had a disconnect issue. Hello? Hello? Opponents? Opponent, if you had to do what I do, just reset and cycle, double clicking on the icon again. Bum. 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 Oh, okay, they are there. Maybe they did have to reset too. Okay, so River's Overlook. Let's pump up the Goyf a smidge, and then we will get out of Forest. Nether Goyf number 2. Another point of damage, your first point. Okay, so Mountain. We also have 2 Farseeks, so we can definitely get our ramp package going on. Okay. Assuming our opponent is there. Or not. Maybe they're also having technical issues too. Are we still having issues, opponents? Are you there? Opponents? Hello? Opponents? No, it looks like they are there, sort of. Okay. Oh, Brennan's Deacon. Wow. That's a throwback at this point. Sure. Why not? Okay, we'll get out the Geothermal Bog. That pumps up both of our Goyfs. Down to 15. Okay, so maybe this might be enough now. Torch the tower will be good next turn. But Faithless Looting can also start pumping up our Goyfs as well. Decisions here. Wow. Doesn't have anything? Or are they waiting until we actually respond? Oh, they have security predicts. Okay, that's why. Okay. But that does pump up another Goyf. So another burn spell is not going to kill it just yet. Pyromancer. Okay. Okay, so we do have big Tarmogoyf here. That's cute. And torch the tower. Pyromancer down. Nice. That pumps up our Goyfs even more, down to 11. All right, we're doing it. Against, what is it, like classic mono red? Like, seriously, this deck looks like a throwback from 2018. Wait, 2018? How long ago was 2018? 2018 is, wait, 2025? Oh, good lord. This has been like 7 years? Wow. Okay. Kumamo. Chandra. Okay. Okay, they exile the card. Goblin Chain Whirler. Can't do anything yet with that. Swamp there. Okay. Faithless Looting. Come on. Give him something good. Okay, so we'll throw away 2 here. Probably throw away those 2. We could use the Broodheart engine. Let's see. I'll just go to face. Opponents. Down to 3. Ooh, we're close. We can get a victory here. We can totally get a victory. Okay, so they got a mountain. 4 cards in hand, opponents. Do you have anything else? Did we get a victory here? Let's see. Okay, we have another Nethergoyf in the yard. Okay, light up the stage. Opponent's still trying to go off here. They got a shock. Yeah, it looks like our opponent did not update their account since, like, what, 2021? At least that's what it feels like. Okay. They crack. They shock? Yep, they do. So we lose another Goyf. But that's not enough. Yashio Pyromancer. Okay. Go to 13. Let's see, we'll throw that away. We don't need that. Come on. Davriel. Oh, okay. That might help us out a little bit here. So, Davriel. Okay. Take down.
Mind is a terrific thing to waste.
We swing here. Force our opponent to block. Nice. King our opponent, they go to 1. They exile. Etchings. Okay. Chandra exiling off the top there. Okay, they play the Goblin. Yeah, their deck is a whole throwback deck. It's kind of cute, by the way. Okay, Davriel goes to 1. Okay. We go to 8. We lose Davriel, but that pumps up Tarmogoyf even more. Oh, Barrogoyf also. That's also good, too. Wait, how do we do this here? Let us... We'll draw that. Okay, so I have an idea. Barrogoyf. We will swing here. They have to block. Even with the first strike, that's not enough. Oh, man, we're so close. Come on, deck. Come on. We can do it. We can stop this menace. Ooh. Down to 1. That's a lot of cards. No. No, they have the burn in hand. Oh, jeez. Dang. Wow. Okay. Okay. This is just not our night. Okay. Give me a moment here to kind of breathe for a second here, everybody. And don't worry, we will jump back in just a second here, but we're going to upgrade our deck in just a minute. Give me 1 second. Actually, I'll have to check something as well because this has been kind of frustrating. So give me a moment. Okay. Are we back? All right. Okay. Sorry. I had to go get a little bit of water because I'm just feeling a little frustrated with this, but that's okay. It's okay. So jumping into it now. Yeah. Coins are not quite doing it as much as I thought, but let's give this another shot with a different style. So what if we take the time to upgrade the deck? Maybe we can make it stronger than it currently is. So we're going to try a little bit of a different type of flair here. So with that, let us actually upgrade the deck a little bit here. So this version here, a little bit more of a variety here that can hopefully solve the problems we had with the original version. So for the upgraded version here, we have Fatal Pushes now, so it's a bit more stronger than we had the Torch Towers. Keep the Nether Goys, of course. We're going to throw in Thoughtseize now, so we're actually going to get rid of our enchantment. Throw in Shadow Spear here is a bit more of a stronger option for us with Trample and Lifelink. We can also turn off here permanents that have Hexproof and Indestructible, so that's good for us. Then we're going to throw in now Artist Talent as a new enchantment here, so this can help us just dig through our deck, draw and discard. Non-creature spells will be one less to cast. And also we can ping for some extra damage. Keep, of course, the Tarmogoyfs. We're going to now add in Hollow Merc Siege. So this is actually going to be a unique offering for us. So this will be something that will allow us to either put more power behind our creatures, or whenever a counter is put onto a creature we control, we can draw a card. So this will, of course, will help us with our engine piece there. We're going to throw a better option for us for ramping with the treasures, the ability, hopefully, to copy. Perfect world, ideally, would be once we have a reflection of Kiki Jiki, and that flips, we make copies of our Goys, which will be bigger copies and will be stronger. They can hopefully close out the game. With Pyrogoyf and all the other triggers that we have, we're going to now throw in 2 copies of Roaming Throne. So this will be a golem that we're obviously going to choose Lhurgoyf, and this means we can hopefully double up our triggers, and hopefully we can just blow away our opponent with a better value. And then finally, spicy option here, this will be Disa the Restless. So this will be our unique 5-drop to the deck. This is actually only in the Commander product, but the fact that we can use it here in 60 card makes it a very spicy and fun option for us. So this is a Human Scout. Whenever a Lhurgoyf permanent card is put into our graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, put it onto the battlefield. Whenever 1 or more creatures we control deal combat damage to a player, create a Tarmogoyf token. So this is actually a sweet way for us to build up a bunch of extra tokens once this is out. So this actually can be a very, very unique and sweet way to hopefully just help us out with our game plan here. So with this change up, that means we're going to adjust a couple other things as well. So we'll be utilizing still swamps, mountains, and forests. Not really any change, of course, to the actual basics. We'll throw in, of course, much more better duels. So 2 copies each of Blood Crypt, Overgrown Tomb, and Stomping Grounds. Single copy of Ziator's Proving Ground. We'll throw in, of course, Fatal Passage, which are much more stronger fetch, as long as Prismatic Vista will also be the one that rounds out the package. So 8 total fetches for the deck. Hopefully that should be enough to just get what we need. For the sideboard upgrades, we're going to throw in Ghost Vacuum here. So this will exile cards from the graveyard. And when we can put them back, utilizing its secondary ability to make them all 1/1 spirits, but they'll still have all their abilities. Keep the Sheoldred's Edicts. We're now going to upgrade to Brotherhood's End here to blow away things at a much more stronger rate. We'll throw in a couple Duresses. We'll put those into the sideboard. Again, we'll only use 2. So this will hopefully, again, just get us discarding what we don't want. Keep the Casting Fires, keep the Terror Sunders, and finally 2 copies of Liliana the Veil here. Mostly, again, just to, keep filling up the yard so that I can pump up all of our Goyfs. And also we can use it for sacrifice. And if we get to the -6, that'll be, again, game over for our opponent. Usually that's, again, Christmas land for us. Ideal, perfect world. But if it works, it works. So this version here is now what we're going to be playing for the remainder of the stream. Can the upgraded version of the deck be better than the actual regular Goyf deck? Don't worry. If you want to play either version of the deck, we will have, of course, links at the end of the live stream. So you can check that out at your own leisure. And that'll show off, again, how the deck is going to look with whichever version you want to play with. Both of those will be, of course, located in the details below. Okay, so now that I got that out of the way, let's see. All right, so we'll keep this hand here. So we should have a much easier time casting everything. Let's see here. We'll enter tapped. I don't think our opponent is playing Yorion is going to play a turn 1 creature. Chances are low, as I figured. All right, so play the Forest. Artist Talent. So now this will hopefully help us just filter through our deck. Hushbringer. Okay, so with that, probably going to want to put that out of the way. So Fatal Push that, sucker. We will discard. Actually, what do I want to discard here? Let's throw away the other Fatal Push. Draw another card. Okay, nice. So that also gives us Pyrogoyf to work with here. Hollow Merc Siege is good too. Okay, so opponent here is going to try to stuff here. Okay, so that's tapped, unfortunately. Hollow Merc Siege. We'll throw away the Stomping Ground. And then what do we pick here? have the counter. That means that Barrowgoyf, or Pyrogoyf at least, should help us out once we get to that point. Nurturing Pixie. Ooh, okay, so they bounce away Archon. Interesting. Do they play it again? Okay, they do. So, Prismatic Vista. From here, fortunately we have plenty of basics, so that actually helps us out a lot. Take away the Archon. Nice. Okay, so that does give us time to start building up what we need. Hopefully it won't hurt us too much here. Okay. Tapped. Do they have a Wrath? Do they have removal? What you got, opponents? Archon again? Okay, it's okay though. We can still deal with more Archons. Okay, so with that, let us play Barrowgoyf. And we'll just burn away their second Archon. Okay. We swing, pump up our Goyf, down to 16. Take that, opponents. Okay, so we still will keep the Fatal Push open in case they have anything else. Okay, they swing. Does this mean we're going to get Wrath? Doomscar. Joy. Okay. Annoying, but that's not the worst. So let's see here. Thoughtseize. Let's get a peeky peek, opponent. Put away the Fatal Push. Draw another card. Prismatic Vista. Okay, so... Oh, jeez. They also have another Archon. Okay, so... What do we hit here? I think we'll throw away the Virtue. And then from here... Barrowgoyf. Prismatic Vista. Pass. Okay, so if our opponent's going to play Archon again, or they can play the Floodmaw, either way, it's going to be annoying. Okay, Archon. Prismatic Vista gets sacked. We will get out a Swamp. So obviously the Floodmaw is coming. Obviously. But we can tick up Artist Talent. And tick up Artist Talent. Okay. So, opponents, do they bounce back with the Floodmaw? As I figured, they do that. And we pass. But that took a lot from our opponent, so that does help us out a bit here. Stalwart? Wait, what is this? What alchemy shenanigans is this? That's non-creature spell. Okay. Annoying, but that's not horrible against us. Okay. I mean, we have plenty of lands, so I guess that doesn't hurt us that much there. Okay, Yorion. Okay, what do you bounce, opponents? Stalwart, of course. They swing, we're down to 9. Okay. So they force us to deal with what they want to do, but that's not actually hurting us too much here. Okay, we swing. They have to block with both if they want to stop this, but that helps us gain some life. Okay, opponents, what you got? Do you block? Opponents? Boy, if we can get another Holomark Siege down, that would be beautiful. Even though their ability is also annoying, we actually can somewhat counterbalance it here. Okay, so... They do that, huh? Alright, so... I guess we'll sack here. We can get out another mountain. So they go up with life. We hit both. They both die. Small price to pay, but that's okay. Another Goyf here still is a big boy. Just need to find a way to get... Okay, Soul Herder. Okay. Somewhat annoying, but not the worst. Yes, they can still blink it. Ooh, Hollow Merc Siege again. That's what we wanted. Okay. And this time we'll put it on, let's see. On that, so now we got both. Beautiful. And we can draw a card now. Okay, opponent. 3 damage. Okay, so now it's the top deck war. Can we find a way out of this? Oh man, if we can just get at least another Goyf down, then I think we'd be fine. Pyrogoyf would be beautiful here if we could just get that. Okay, oh, opponent. Swing into both. But that probably means they're going to be turning on their Arden Veil just to slow them down, slow us down. Is that going to be enough, though? Beautiful Pyrogoyf. Aw, thank you so much for coming back to me, buddy. I love this. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, Pyrogoyf. We will hit the Soul Herder, so no more shenanigans there. Okay, they scry 2. Okay, Desperation Scry. Oh, they didn't find what they wanted. Okay, that's good. That's real good. Okay. Counters. Draw a card. Down to 7. Okay. It's win or lose here now, opponents. Oh, it's just a land. Yes. Did we get there? Go ahead, opponents. Make your token. Ooh, Desperation Scry. But they won't get the card anyway until next turn. So even if they do it right there, and that is it, everybody. Our Goyfs. Goyfs, everybody. Yeah. Oh boy. Take that, Blink deck. We beat them. Legit win, everybody. Love it. Oh, that was such a good one. Okay, I'm glad we actually got that one. Okay. So that was good. That was really good. We were able to get down a pretty decent match there. Okay. Hopefully we can get in a couple more good ones like that. I was really happy about how that one turned out. Okay. So, let's go. Let's lock in here. Let's see. Let's do another one. Let's get another victory here. Let's see if this will be our rally back to the top. Okay. So, with this, we got Prismatic Vistas. Oh, Leyline of Sanctity. Okay. Well, that means now our Thought Seizes can't not do anything. But that's okay. That at least now kind of helps us reevaluate our game plan here. So I think Hollow Merc will be our turn 2 play. Okay, opponent. A Johnny. Okay. So, Boros tokens? Is that what we're dealing with? Let us get out our Swamp. Okay, so we got Tarmogoyf already on board. We'll play Hollow Merc Siege. Let's see here. Counters first. We want to start making our boy big. Okay. Amped Raptor. Okay, so this is basically just Boros energy and Historic. Okay, Fable Mirror the Exile, so they can't play it, so that was nice. Phew. We could use that break. Okay, opponents. Anything else? Do they sacrifice their own cats? They do. Wow. You gotta do what you gotta do, opponent. Okay, so they flip. Okay. Do they make another cat? They do. They hit us for 2. Okay, Prismatic Vista again. So with that, play the Fable. We make our token. So we got to hang out for at least 1 turn. If they tick and they blow up the token, that slows us down a smidge, but not the worst. Felia. Oh man, look at this cute little doggy. Okay, yep, they took out the token. No surprise. Go to 12, go to 10. Alright, so we will discard 2 Thoughtseizes that do nothing for us. Okay, so we got a Fable push, so that's good. Okay, we will get with this. What do we want? Then we'll get another Swamp. Pyrogoyf. Takes out a Johnny. Down. Phew. Okay. And that pumps up also Pyrogoyf even more. Okay. Okay, so that means... Okay. They bounce away. Yep, they do. Okay, we go to 1. Okay, another Goyf. Okay. How do I do this here? Is there any way out of this? Tarmogoyf. We will Fatal Push away Felia. Fatal Push away Containment Priest. Okay. Okay, yeah, we lost. Okay. Okay, well, Boros tokens, everybody still does this thing, even if it's not timeless. So, still take the L. It's okay, though. We still had at least one good match with the upgraded deck, so I'm still happy about that one. But we'll keep it going. We're not giving up. We want to see how far we can go, at least in the next, what is that, like next 45 minutes to an hour from now? We're going to try. We're going to try to keep going, and we're going to hopefully get at least another win or so. So let's see. Can we make it work? Okay. Opponents. Better watch out. We're coming. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Not the worst, but I think we can make this work. Okay. Let's see. Can we do this? Flames, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon. Hey, y'all. Hello. How you doing, my fire friend? Thanks again for joining us this evening. Hope you're having been a wonderful evening wherever you're at. Okay, so right now, we're trying to see if we can make Tarmogoyfs, or like Lhurgoyfs, all work in Historic. We'll see if we can make this all